Welcome back. Listen very carefully, because what I'm about to tell you, almost nobody knows. Not collectors, not dealers, not even most coin hunters. One simple nickel from 1964. Yes, a 5-cent coin. People had this coin in their homes for years, in jars and drawers, in forgotten boxes. Some even spent it without knowing that they were holding a fortune in their hand. But today, you're not going to make that mistake, because I'm going to tell you exactly why this coin is so valuable, who sold it, how much they got, and how you can sell yours the right way, so you never lose a life-changing opportunity. So stay with me. Don't skip. Don't blink, because one tiny detail can turn a normal nickel into a house, a car, a new life. Let's begin with the truth collectors never tell you. The 1960 for Jefferson Nickel is not rare because of the date. Millions were made. Everybody has seen one. Everybody has thrown one away, but only a microscopic number, a tiny, tiny fraction, have the one thing that makes them worth hundreds of thousands. A mistake. A minting error so powerful, so unbelievable, that most people don't realize it until it's too late. And here is where the story becomes shocking. Only a handful of 1960 for nickels have sold for insane money. And each of them had something special, something that separates them from every other nickel in the world. One sold for $76,000, another for $284,000, one for more than $300,000, and the rarest one ever recorded exploded all the way to $760,000 at auction. Why? Because it wasn't just a coin. It was a mistake, a masterpiece, a once-in-a-lifetime minting accident that collectors would do anything to own. But before I tell you how to sell your coin the right way, you need to know something important, something dangerous. Most people sell their coins the wrong way. They search online, they find random buyers, they take the first offer, they get excited, and they lose money. Big money. Some people sold their rare 1960 for nickel for $20, some for $50, some for $100. They thought they won, but they didn't know the truth. Their coin was worth thousands or hundreds of thousands. But the knowledge, the details, the signs, they didn't know them. You will. So listen closely. Why do collectors go crazy for the rare 1960 for nickel? Because these coins were minted during a chaotic time. The United States Mint was under massive pressure. Coin shortages, production overload, machines running non-stop. Mistakes were happening everywhere. And one of those mistakes created the rarest kind of Jefferson nickel. A nickel that was struck on a special planchet, with unusual metal, different texture, different weight, and unbelievable sharpness in the design. This rare version is called the special strike. Not proof, not regular, something in between. Something mysterious, something extremely limited. Collectors still don't know how many were made. Some say 12, some say 20, some say even fewer. But here's the part nobody expected. A wealthy collector once paid $760,000 to own the finest known 1960 for special strike nickel. And that one sale changed everything. The price skyrocketed, the demand exploded, and the hunt began. And now, the question you've been waiting for. How do you sell this coin if you find one? How do you avoid the mistakes that others made? How do you get the maximum price? Just like the people who sold theirs for hundreds of thousands. Here's the first rule. Never sell raw. Never sell ungraded. Never sell without verification, because the only thing standing between a 5-cent coin and $760,000 is a piece of paper, a grading label, a certification that tells the world, this coin is real, this coin is special, this coin is rare. PCGS and GC. These are the only trusted grading giants. Collectors will not pay huge money unless a major grading company confirms authenticity. Now let me tell you something even more important. The people who sold the million-level nickels didn't sell them silently. They didn't hide. They didn't sell to a random buyer. They went to the biggest auction houses in America. Heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, great collections. These companies know how to extract maximum value. They bring collectors with deep pockets. They create bidding wars. They turn a nickel into a gold mine. Imagine standing in a room, your coin displayed in a glass case, collectors staring at it like a rare jewel. The bidding begins. 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, 400,000. And then the moment comes. A collector raises his paddle and buys your coin for $760,000. That is what happened before. Real stories, real sales, real life changes, and now. Before we end this part, let me give you the most powerful truth about this coin. The 1960 for special strike nickel is still out there. Not all have been found. Not all are in collections. Some are hiding in plain sight, in old jars and boxes, in basements, in the pockets of jeans no one has worn for 20 years. Every day, someone somewhere is holding a rare coin, and they don't even know it. Maybe it's you. Maybe your copper jar. Maybe your drawer. Maybe a forgotten place you haven't checked in yours. And if your coin has the signs, the sharp rims, the deep details, the satin-like surface, the unusual strike, then you're holding something that could change your life forever. Asterisk, the story of the 1960 for Jefferson Nickel does not end here, because now we enter the danger zone, the zone where collectors get fooled, where fake coins appear, where real coins disappear, and only a handful survive. Take a deep breath, because what I'm about to tell you will change the way you look at pocket change forever. The truth about the 1960 for nickel. Many collectors believe every 1960 for nickel is valuable. Wrong, totally wrong. Only a very rare category is worth thousands, and an extremely rare category is worth up to $760. So the question is, what makes this coin special? Why is this nickel different? Why did some people sell theirs for life-changing money? Let me explain. Slow, clear, suspenseful. The secret reason. Number 1. The wrong-planchet strikes. In 1964, the U.S. Mint was under pressure. Coin shortages, metal shortages, high demand, rushed production, and when the mint rushes, mistakes happen. Huge mistakes. A few 1960 for Jefferson nickels were accidentally struck on the wrong metal plankets. Not on nickel, not on the usual material, but on leftover silver-colored plankets from other coins. These mistakes turn a normal 5-cent piece into a monster of value, a treasure, a jackpot. Collectors go crazy. Dealers fight for them. Auctions explode. That is reason number 1. The secret reason. Number 2. HIGH grade. Few survivors. 196 for was a heavy circulation year. Most nickels got used, damaged, scratched, bent, destroyed. Almost nobody kept them in mint state, but a very tiny number, a microscopic percentage, survived in pristine condition. These coins today are like diamonds. Crystal clean, perfect shine, perfect strike, perfect surfaces. One of these sold for $32,900, another sold for $14,687, another for $9,106, but the ultra-rare one, with the wrong planchet, and the ultra-high grade, hit $760,000. That's the one we are talking about today. The secret reason. Number 3. Full steps. Rarity collectors love something called full steps. Look at Monticello on the back of the coin. Those steps. If the lines are sharp, perfect, no breaks, that coin becomes a superstar. Almost no 1960 for nickels have full steps. Because the mint quality was rough, the dies were worn out, the pressure was low, but a few, very few, miraculously survived with full steps. Those coins? Thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands. That's how crazy the price gets. True stories. People who sold their 1960 for nickels. Let me give you 3 real cases. Real sales, real money, real collectors. Case: a man found a 1960 for nickel in an old jar. He checked the steps, perfect, high grade. He submitted it to PCGS. The coin sold for $32,900 from a jar. A simple jar. Case B: a woman inherited coins from her grandfather. Inside was a shiny, untouched 1960 for nickel. Brilliant luster. Full steps. She listed it in auction. It sold for $9,106. Case C. A collector who bought junk coins in bulk. Paid almost nothing. Found a wrong-planchet 1960 for nickel. Sent for grading. Auction house confirmed the error. It sold for over $100,000 and the rarest known example. The mysterious one. The most perfect one. Sold for $760,000. One coin. 5 cents. Turned into a luxury house. How to know if your coin is real and valuable? Let's break it down into simple checkpoints. Short, clear, AI voice friendly. Check 1. Weight test. Normal nickel weighs 5.00 grams. Anything between 4.9 to 5.1 is normal. If your coin weighs less or more, it could be the rare wrong-planchet. Check 2. Magnet test. Nickels are not magnetic. If your coin reacts slightly, something is different, and difference means value. Check 3. Full steps. Check Monticello steps. If you can see 5 steps, sharp lines, no breaks, this alone makes your coin worth big money. Check 4. Condition. Shiny, no scratches. Strong strike. This raises the price like crazy. Check 5. Mint errors. Any weird thing, double strike, off-center die, cracks, broad strike. Can mean thousands more. Where to sell? Most trusted places. If you ever find a valuable nickel, don't sell it on Facebook. Don't sell it to a random shop. Don't let anyone scam you. Use these trusted places. 1. Heritage Auctions, largest U.S. coin auction house. 2. Great collections, very honest. Very high prices. 3. Stacks Bowers, top collectors buy from here. 4. eBay, only after grading, never sell raw coins here. Grade it first.